Having knowledge of the concepts I have learned may be a benefit in the field of business because, for example, when needing to compute for something, knowing the proper formulas may avoid errors or shortcomings. I can also apply certain concepts from math in nature and arts when making a presentation so it would be a creative one. Math in decision sciences can also help me analyze a situation and choose a path with a good outcome when making a decision in my chosen field.
Mathematics help us understand the world and provides an effective way to solve our issues. And in the business field, math is used to record and manage the business operations. I think the concept math as a language help us to ease the calculations we face because we can assume anything as x, y, and z. I realized that the linear programming is essential when it comes to assigning resources to each product so as to maximize the profit and minimize the cost. Furthermore, the Hungarian method used in assignment problems is effective to allocate the proper number of employees to a machine or task when running a big business. And with all these concepts learned in mathematics and efficiency, companies can determine the amount of capital needed for each area and also predict the improvement index when transporting the products, which is such a way to enhance production efficiency, control the costs, and gain the profits. I also learned how to calculate the interest, outstanding balance, and return of investment, which are helpful for my future career because soon I will also have to approach and practice with the money and the capital.
I can apply these concepts in various ways in my course, which is business. An example would be if I am in a company and I would be in a pinch of how to attract customers into getting our product or how we could do our marketings. And for business management, I would obviously have to think about which is an appropriate use. And I can use that. I can decide by using the concept that I've learned. Like for example, math in nature and arts, if what the designer concept is shown is attractable, or if it's calling the audience to get our product. The second would be, an example would be efficiency, if it would be wise to choose this kind of marketing strategy, if it can greatly impact our marketing statuses, our marketing sales, and all that. And lastly, game decision. Well, it all comes down to everything if whether or not what you made is the right move or not, and this all comes by analyzing the situation and picking the arts and to see how efficient this is all part of math and decisions and sciences to see if it's effective or not.
How can I apply the concepts I've learned in this course to my field? In the case of business, using math as a language can be used to convey data to anyone you'd want to share said information with. In the case of math and finance, business and finances have a very strong relationship with one another. So using math and finance to improve on this part will benefit me in my field, which is business. Lastly, math in digital communication. Digital communication is very similar to communication in general, but limited towards the use of technology. Business rely heavily on communication by sending information to and from its employees. Some information can even be considered confidential. Sending a private message takes different codings and binary codes used to hide specific information from the public.
The concepts learned in this course were appropriate for us students to learn because we can apply them in our daily life. In my opinion, when the topics are first introduced to us, we would see them as too difficult. But when we take time to learn them and practice, it would eventually end up as being not so difficult anymore.
Personally, I think the concepts discussed in this course is significant for my chosen field because they link to the real life problems such as assigning tasks, stocks, and investments so as to maximize the profit. Um, Therefore, I can have a glimpse about the working world, about my future path, so that I would feel new to the surroundings. And also, I think the concepts are difficult enough to study because the materials are available on Canvas. So if I find any topic difficult, I will rewatch it many times to understand deeper. And also after the lessons, I will have the quizzes to enhance my knowledge, which is really effective.
My views on the learning concepts in this discussion is that the topics that we've discussed and the concepts aren't too easy, nor are they too difficult. It's probably in the middle. It just depends on how you view it. For math and nature and arts, it gets confusing sometimes when the artwork turns into math, because usually in my case artwork is usually isn't solved but admired by its beauty. But there are also cases where it can be used in math also. And for math and efficiency, it is also practical because I did not know that I could use math when it comes to business, especially when it comes to minimizing our costs and all that. It looks very useful. And lastly is for math and decision sciences, who knew that making decisions could also relate to math. And this involves game decisions, your game theories on what to pick and what to do, your moves, and how it is related to math.
What are my views in the concepts in this course? I believe the course has a mix of easy and challenging. But I also believe that differs from person to person, because for some topics, maybe let's say a specific topic could be easy for not one person, and the same said topic could be harder for another person, including myself.
3 words that would describe my experience in this course are knowledgeable, significant, and challenging.
Are effective, excited, and essential.
Is unique, challenging, and the ride.
I'd say insightful, challenging, and strive.